Don't watch me, watch Nolazine TV. It's the best video ever and subscribe to it.
What it do, man? It's your homeboy LaBanz and you're not tuning in to Nolazine TV.
Alright. I'll tell everybody where you from.
Shit, I'm from New Orleans, the city of New Orleans. I ain't in not one direct place, but I'd have been all up and through that motherfucker. I ain't grew up in one spot. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been in the East, Holly Grove, you know what I'm saying? I'd have been all through that motherfucker for real.
Okay. So like growing up, who influenced you for us to start making music?
Shit, growing up, to be honest, shit, my pops, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people would be like, you know, Pop, Wayne, them. But for real, my pops really motivated me to get into the music shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I seen how hard he worked at it, so I really just was like, and then I felt like I had the talent to do it. And I experienced by myself creating my own sound, how to make this sound like a nigga that I always felt like I wanted to be or somebody like that. So shit, it just grew on to me and I just grew with the motherfucker for real. But shit, I definitely got the motivation and the inspiration from my pops for sure.
Right. Oh, so how long have you been doing music?
I've been doing music for real for about 3 years now, to tell you the truth.
Shit, we in the same boat.
Shit, about 3 years now. When I first started, it wasn't really like me really feeling like this gonna be my career. You know what I'm saying? When I first started, I'm just like, shit, I just wanted the whole setup for Christmas. I remember when I got it and everything. I just like, man, I just want to record music because I feel like that's how I express myself. And I'm like, I just wanted to listen to myself, and then it shit just turned into this. So fuck, 3 years ago for sure.
Okay, dope. All right. So tell everybody, how did you actually come up with your name?
Well, my name, shit, like I said, money. You know what I'm saying? Just bands. I just like money, to be honest, shit. And I just felt like, it took a minute though, to be honest. It ain't even that simple. It's just, I probably did a little bit too much thinking, you know what I'm saying? Because I probably, I thought
First name was you came up with?
This really the first name is just, I just wasn't sure if I needed an industry name. I always thought about it like, imagine a name that they gonna call you out to the stage from, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I was just like, alright, LaBanz, we're gonna do bands. That's so
but that's kind of like, when I met your dad, I'm like, is he from Detroit?
Yeah, I just was like, fuck, you know what? If they gonna call me out there, if my shit gonna blow up, if I'm on all over the place, then bands sound for real, you know what I'm saying? I ain't wanna be a lot of people be like, how they got a Lil Wayne, a Lil Yachty, a Lil this, you know what I'm saying? Too many Lils, so I didn't want to go Lil, but it still ended up, like, some people say Lil, I just be like LaBanz, fuck. LaBanz is either bands, yeah, it's just together. Yeah, it's LaBanz or it's bands. Yeah, like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's either LaBanz or it's bands. It ain't really too much. Don't say Lil Bands. I don't like that shit.
Not Lil.
Yeah, LaBanz.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Also, do you have any projects coming up?
Any projects? I'm working right now. I'm working. I'm trying to get a new tape out. We've been working from switching from, a mixtape to the motherfucking let's make money shit. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta monetize everything.
Yeah, now I gotta monetize, so now I gotta.
hate when artists actually be rapping on other people's beats and stuff.
Yeah,
if you paying for videos and everything, you gotta make that make sense.
Right, that's how, you know what I'm saying? I did it to get the exposure and to get people to know who the fuck I am. So I'm like, you know what? But at this point in stages, there's no more of that, you know what I'm saying? It's just strictly, get me real professional, licensed give me beats, you know what I'm saying? Give me beats I'm gonna work on, we gonna get it in, So should be a couple of mixtapes coming soon, but it's all going on all platforms for sure this time.
Gotcha.
No doubt.
Also, do you have any features coming up?
I got all type of, I don't want to say I got all type of features, but I plan on having all type of features, you know what I'm saying?
Planning to work with some people.
I'm damn sure planning to work with some people.
And here at Nolazine, but I like to, break the cycle in New Orleans.
Yeah.
So I want you to name 5 artists that you're looking forward to working with, actually, in New Orleans.
In New Orleans, shit. To be honest, I got probably, for sure, my man Saint. You know what I'm saying? Lil Saint, gotta get Saint.
Shout out
Lil Saint for sure. Probably getting that motherfucker with Dash, Go Up Dash. Shit, and then it's a lot of other niggas, dog. Probably Bezo, Weed Junkie. A lot of niggas that I be like, shit, these niggas really nice. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to be on the front line of a city where if you ain't already popping, it's hard to get your name out there for real. So yep, consistent and
drop a hell of a lot of like
visuals. Yeah, visuals.
Like, people don't know it's kind of easy now. You just gotta be consistent.
Yeah,
show them you gotta like.
It is easy, but at one point it was
a little different.
It was different. It was more of your talent. Like today, it's kind of who gonna entertain and who gonna be every day here entertaining everybody. Like, know what I'm saying? And that's probably really, to be honest, one of my struggles for real.
Right, like like it's actually be blog ready. You just gotta post entertaining shit
all day.
But it also depends on the blog actually putting you out in like marketing wise.
Shit, yeah.
Like they can market you in certain ways actually without you being like entertaining.
Yeah.
And, they can find certain shit you said in the song.
That's why I do that's why I'm always like, you know what I'm saying? My entertaining might be a little bit different from entertaining. Like, you know how Young Boy entertain everybody in his way. You know what I'm saying? I might just be hanging out the roof of the car, bumping my music loud, rapping my shit on Canal. Right. You know, Young Boy might be doing some of their own type of, whatever they get into for real, but things that people want to see you do as you being who you are.
Well, so speaking on Young Boy, like how do you feel like, but now I see like most media platforms actually compare all Louisiana artists actually to Young Boy. Cause like most of them starting to walk like him, sound like him and different things like that. But like as me, I think that artists kinda actually act like whoever they listen to the most.
That's a fact, you know what I'm saying? Most artists do listen to who they they act like who they listen to the most. But to me, I get it when they say like, it's a lot of people that sound like him. You know what I'm saying? You already take his slang. Once you take his slang and you put it in your music, you actually sound just like him. Me, I don't even participate in that shit for real. So I'm not gonna sound like him. You're not gonna catch me sounding like him. I'm still gonna be bands when everybody else in the city. And it's hard. I don't know if niggas know that it's hard to grow like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to grow sounding like another person, cause all 70 of y'all sound like the same nigga.
Yeah, but how you start is how people gonna look at you.
That's exactly how that's why when I first started, I'm like, I want this wave so that I don't have to carry a wave that you ain't really about. You know what I'm saying? A wave when they need you to really be that nigga. So I don't know what.
But the crazy part is, if you do start your own wave, it's a high chance that somebody can steal your style.
Yeah, I'd rather you steal it than me.
Move on with that. I saw a lot of artists complain about it, like, damn. But I tried to be original. Somebody stole my style who had a level following me. Yeah. And it kind of took off faster.
I get that, but I'd rather you take my shit than me trying to be yours. Right. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? And there ain't nothing you can do about that at that point. Because if you started and if you grow on, like if you quickly growing, you know what I'm saying, with your shit that you started, and another nigga take it, and depending on your fan base, they gonna be like, nigga, they'll fight with you on a certain type of shit. So
they gonna know.
Yeah, they'll know you started that. So, but I mean, nah, I'm like really wanna like do my own shit. I don't wanna sound like nobody else for real.
Respect that. All right. And so tell us, what's an average day like for you?
An average day? As far as recording or just living?
Just you. Just like telling people about you.
Shit, an average day for me is, to be 100% honest, shit, I'm in a studio. I only go to the studio, for me, late. I like to be in the late. I don't want to be in the studio in the middle of the day where I could be outside doing some shit. You know what I'm saying? I like to lock in from like 10 to like 4 in the morning. I'll be in the studio. So, as the day starts, shit, niggas still a senior, so I gotta go through school, and then.
You still in high school?
Yeah, I'm a senior, so I go through a little bit of that stupid ass online school.
Like 21.
Hell yeah, I'm 18, so I do the school shit, then I jost the game, I be on social media, I record shit every day.
I got a funny question for you for still being in school. Okay. Like, how's virtual school? Like, just being in school all your life, 9 minutes to learn on virtual school.
Learning on virtual school is feeling like you gonna fucking fail. Cause especially by me being in the bed, you know what I'm saying, I be tired, so I join a class, but I never be in a class, you know what I'm saying. Like, I'll put that bitch on and then go back to sleep or some shit, but I don't never really.
I was gonna ask you, like, how that shit class from
trash. That shit whack.
If you wake me up and I'm still tired, what you think will happen if I leave?
Go back to sleep. I just enjoy looking at all the all the people that get in the motherfucker, cause now they making it to where you gotta get in the camera. So I be just joked out at all the motherfuckers that look stupid in the morning, you know what I'm saying? So, cause I'm not putting my camera on. You gonna have to put me out the motherfucker. I be tired, so it is what it is. I just enjoy it, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's difficult, but it's cool, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So like, and so I'm like, how is the like experience being a music artist and I'm also still being in high school, like, you know?
Well, look, let's put it like this. Before virtual school, it was lit, you know what I'm saying? When people started to figure out what the fuck I do and who I am. So, you know what I'm saying? There's a couple of shit that happened throughout the school year that I'm like, okay, they actually fucking with this, you know what I'm saying? So the people, you know what I'm saying, students start walking up and telling me, oh, you that rapper dude, this and that and that. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's easier to actually get streams and everything if you go to
it
school.
Is. I had my principals and teachers, everybody listening to music. My teacher made a homework assignment for everybody to follow me on Instagram. So I knew I was like, yeah, this shit is.
That's dope. She believe it.
Yeah, this shit is.
It would seem like you saying something like that, if like stuff like that go viral.
Yeah, that's.
Like you just saying stuff like that, that my teacher made
everybody follow me on.
Like everybody had that experience.
Everybody, they follow me on Instagram for homework. That shit was crazy to me, cause I'm like,
how you felt?
Like, I really don't even know, cause I was just grasping onto it at the same time. Like, this shit moving so quick that now y'all want me to perform at the pep rally. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, and they ain't even give me a choice. They're like,
but actually, like starts there, you know, if you start performing at that pep rally, then you go to another school. That's what the plan was. Until this shit was like, hey, y'all gotta get out of school. Y'all can't do this no more. So I'm like, damn. And you slow me up.
Yeah, they didn't slow me up all the way. It's like some of the people that was tuned in school was only tuned in school because I was at school every day. So when they see me,
so they won't take pictures.
Niggas won't be, you like a little, I wouldn't say you're a groupie, but you like a little groupie, you know what I'm saying? Like, you won't be around me all day because you know who I am. But now that you don't see me every day, you might not be on the gram all day, you kind of lose track on what I'm doing and shit. So, but people stood up. But I mean, in school, that should have been lit.
That's dope.
It would have been lit.
I was in school, they ain't had nothing like that.
Yeah, that should have been lit.
And like anybody my age who was doing music and got like a little fan base, but they actually went to homeschool.
I wouldn't have wanted to do homeschool.
It was like pre-social media. It was like a little hard. It was like harder.
Yeah, I feel that. But I ain't get to that point to where niggas be like, you can't go to school.
These guys on the radio and everything.
Yeah, like you would have to be, and then I think I had to hit the radio, but I don't even think we was in school still. But fuck, like I wouldn't want to be in school at the point of my career where I'm a distraction to everybody now. So I was just, I was becoming that to people, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like in class. It's like every time we get a break, they at me. If I'm eating my food at the lunch table, they running up to me with cameras. It's LaBanz, that.
Like, being in high school and having fame should be like scary because you got so many girls probably coming at you. Yeah. You don't know what the hell they want.
And I done dealt with fucking 6 females, all friends in the same group trying to talk to me at the vending machine at one time. I ain't never seen that. That shit was funny to me though, like, cause it's just like, when I'm like, one asks me, I'm like, shit, I'm straight. She walk away, the next one asks, I'm like, y'all just fucking retarded. Like, what that shit, it be lit. Yeah, just go. But then I ain't brush it off like in a negative way, like, nah, fuck that. It just was like, that shit was funny for real. So I'm like, y'all crazy.
Like, this shit turned up.
Yeah, that shit was funny. That shit was lit.
Alright. So, speaking on that, got a funny question for you. Have you ever been catfished?
Catfish?
Yeah, like, have you ever saw a girl on social media?
Yeah.
Saw a girl you hit?
Hell yeah.
Ever tell us what happened?
Well, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say I wanted to talk to that person, but I've fucking been catfished before. But I've seen a girl that's like, first of all, this makeup shit is ridiculous now. Like, you could really change the way you look. So I'm looking at a motherfucking fashion model, and then I done seen this person in real life, and I'm like, I looked at my phone, and I'm like, what the fuck? But I keep looking down, and I'm looking up, because I'm finna walk over there to you. But then I'm looking, and I'm like, so, some shit ain't right. So I did walk to her, I'm like, is this, you know what I'm saying? Like, is this who you is or whatever? And she tried. She was like, yeah, she was still trying to talk to me. Girl ain't have nothing, no motherfucking hell, nothing. Just look like me, like exactly like me, like with no motherfucking, like a dude. I'm like, this shit is ridiculous. Like, yeah, I just was like, what, I'm gonna just leave. You know what I'm saying? Cause I've been and told you some shit. I ain't even had to tell you. Like, but yeah, that shit have happened. That shit not cool though. Like, and I don't even think it was intentionally. I think it's just, you know how people get when they feel they look good after you done changed your whole self up and nigga caught you on a bad day. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. Yeah,
that shit not cool though. I don't like that.
Hey, so tell us, what separates you, from other artists?
I feel like what separates me from other artists is that I'm not afraid to be different from what people just want to see. You know what I'm saying? I know they got a lot of people that feel more comfortable doing what they know other people is comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of people that wouldn't even, like, my music or just me personally, my style, everything.
Yeah, everything.
Well, shit, everything as far as some of the clothes that I put on, I know niggas that wouldn't wear it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just wouldn't even, they'll be, man, I don't want to be seen with that on this. We're too worried about another nigga. So I ain't worried about that shit. As far as music, I can go into every different lane because for one, you're going to reach different people. I don't want to take the gangster route because I don't want to be stuck with that shit. And I know if I make gangster music, the city going to fall in love with it. Because that's what they like to hear. You know, they be turned up. So I can
turn to everybody else.
Turn to everybody else. So I could do that shit all day. And like, so I just kind of drift away to my own side of like, let's keep this bitch a party. And
I think more people need to go back to making party music, songs for women, make women feel good, different things. Like I actually just was thinking earlier, like for as New Orleans go, and like R&B, almost like when lost art.
Yeah.
Because I had like that back then, they used to have like boo-boo R&B artists, but they don't have that many artists.
They don't have that many today, because for one.
And like everybody who sing now, they want rap too. All like the people who rap, they want to go auto tune.
Then the girls then change. You know what I'm saying? They on a whole different level of music. Like they don't want to even hear that shit. Like Jacquees used to be big. You know what I'm saying? He's still big, but you dying down because the girls is changing to what they young boy fans now.
Right.
Like hard ones. So it's like
every kid under 18
bruh,
young boy fan.
you gotta just hard too.
Yeah.
Like so it's kind of hard. Like that kind of to me it's just like it kind of fuck with me too because it's just like I gotta make music that I gotta get them attached to it.
But you gotta be different. I think you gotta make more like that.
You gonna reach a different crowd of people. So.
And the good thing about you being young and going to school, all you gotta do is just make a viral song on TikTok. And like,
that's what I be saying.
But you know everybody in your school probably on TikTok.
Yeah.
So you just gotta make
saying.
You just gotta take one song.
One song, but it gotta be a song that make you move though.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing.
Right. Something, get you doing something.
That's what I've been trying to work on. All clubs. I'm trying to get club music to where I can get in the club, not even old enough. Just be in that bitch, like
I
just
remember getting Chief Keef and all, and swimming them in the club before they was old enough to get in the club. It was funny. Like they were so excited.
I done been in one. I done been in one, and they tried.
We're the people shut that.
They tried to put me out.
Oh, they tried to put you out.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, man.
I don't even know who they is for real. I ain't even didn't know it was a club until that nigga tried to put me out. So I really don't know where the fuck it was at. The nigga was just like, you're not supposed to be in here. I was like, alright, I'm with them. So I just stayed. Fuck it.
All right. So, tell us, what do you enjoy most about being a music artist? And also, what do you, hate about being a music artist?
What I enjoy about it is people, the feedback from it. You know what I'm saying? People actually enjoying my music. People telling me how far I can make it. You know what I'm saying? My possibilities with the music. You know what I'm saying? Like what you get, what's your excitement from hearing my music? Like what does it make you feel? I like to hear that shit from people. What I hate about it is just like the mess that come with it. You know what I'm saying? Like the negativity. People always having something to say about what you do, always in your business. Just, I don't like that shit. I was never that type of person to like have to put everything online. But now that I gotta put it all online, I gotta live with that shit. So fuck it. Whatever they say about it, I gotta take, but I don't like it. Shit. The one thing I don't like, the one thing I do like. What?
Okay. So, I'm gonna tell us, have you ever done a concert before?
I wouldn't say I've performed before, but I wouldn't say it was like.
Cause I was about to ask you, I'm like, what's your most actual, memorable concert performance that you had? But I'm like, if you ever had that, then don't worry about it.
Yeah, it was like a little party. It wasn't nothing too,
Alright.
Right.
So tell us, 3 years from now, what do you see your music career going?
From 3 years from here, it's just I should be on the road. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I should be on the road. I should be on the road
when
tomorrow.
The pandemic stopped there.
Yeah, it really did. I had openings and everything planned. Like everything was scheduled. Everything just got kind of, that shit just flipped over. But I ain't gonna complain about it because when it's over, we back on the road. So on the road for sure.
Okay. So tell us this. Like, far as your city goes, do you feel like other artists in your city, actually, support each other?
Other artists in the city, do they support each other?
Like, for as you and just everybody, like.
Oh, they got
outside looking in.
They got some. I know a few artists that support me. I support them. That support each other. But then we got a small city, so it's a lot of artists that don't even fuck with each other. Right. It's a lot of niggas that be in shit that they don't even gotta be in. Just cause you from that side, they like to have that shit going on still. So it's a lot of artists that do support though. I wouldn't take that away from the show. They support 100%.
Okay. Well, I've had a question for your city. Like, far as your city goes, do you feel like local blogs, DJs, and the radio stations, do you feel like they can do a better job of breaking artists' music?
They damn sure could. For the simple reason that's all we got in the city. You know what I'm saying? All we got is the people that's in the city. Like, if you feel like I got the potential to blow, help me blow. You know what I'm saying? Don't just keep telling me you could get up there, you know what I'm saying? And when I try to get you my song, you never do nothing with it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they could do better, but they show love for the most part. But they got a lot of motherfuckers in the city that's really talented, that like really need to be heard. Like I just told my partner, I said, man, I really feel like my music, like you have to hear it. I don't feel like 3 niggas hearing it is good enough. I feel like it's mandatory for you to hear what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, I just want everybody to hear it. So just, do your best at putting that bit out for me, like as much as you can. If you fuck with it, don't just tell me. Like, that's the same thing as support. Don't just tell me you support me, like show it. You know what I'm saying? Put it out in the front. So.
I understand that. So tell us, what's next for you? Like, do you plan on dropping merch?
I got
and
something.
Starting your label? Is that anything?
I got merch and I got a motherfucking label that's in works right now. You know what I'm saying? I got all that shit is in the works. Merch, motherfucking ill music. You know what I'm saying? We got the label coming. That shit gonna be strong. We got a lot of shit going on right now. But it's a lot of shit to expect for real.
Okay. And also, but last but not least, tell everybody what can they find you on social media and just other music platforms.
Shit, if you're looking for my music, you can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, fucking YouTube, SoundCloud, Dat Piff, my mixtapes. That bitch is out on everything, you know what I'm saying? We trying to get fucking Dat Piff. No, not Dat Piff, Spinrilla. We trying to get that motherfucker on that too, but I don't know if people use that shit that much. So, but we need it on everything, cause somebody might only have that. I'm about to say, so just put that. We got that bitch on everything. But look, iCloud, fucking not iCloud, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, all that bitch.
It's all streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms.
Right.
All of the motherfuckers.
And I got you. And also, but we done.
Shit.
Nolazine, make them scream. Nolazine. Make them SCREAM. Scream. Nolazine, make them scream. You heard me.